Hello once again, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Okay. Back Stereonomon just decided to leave the party. Get back here. So I am an idiot. I've been whinging about the whole, as you can see Titan is now there. Yeah, whinging about the whole thing. Oh, I can't summon Titan, I'm getting really annoyed. It was right in front of me all along. You just need to carry on with the summoner quests. Now, the problem with that being, I had missed out a couple of the... Had I missed out the Arcanist missions? I can't remember what had happened, but basically I was looking in the wrong place. So I did a couple of the missions that make you a scholar until I realised that's getting me nowhere. And then I went to Gridania, and there were some missions that I hadn't done in old Gridania. So they were right in front of my face. So we're back in Coerthas, however you pronounce it. I've spoken to the houses, and we're just going to carry on with what we were doing, looking for the Enterprise. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information. Oh, Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information. Okay. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Travanian horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray a journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. I will do so. Ooh. It's a dog. Very cute. Mount up. And off we go. So, obligatory update on my out of game life. It's Monday. And given that we are now in the very close proximity to Christmas, I had expected things to start slowing down at work. Today proved me completely wrong. First time in a while we've done overtime. Yeah. Wasn't exactly what I wanted on a Monday. I mean, I'm glad of the extra cash, but sometimes you just want to come home. There you go. Unfit night. Pant. Where is Lord Francel? Please, you must find him. Shall. That would be Francel. Who goes there? Geico. No, stay back. James is still here. What it is? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. So try not to kill it. I was going to try and summon Titan then, but save that for another enemy. What fiend? Oh, you mean that thing I just killed? Okay, so this is Titan. Hello. Hello and be praised, you did it. But what of the others? 3 knights who accompanied me. Where are they? The one's there. And found it all. How are we to redeem House Halenart if we cannot even slay a single Avis? Sigh. We are fortunate you came along when you did. Sir, House Halenart will remember your kindness. As you should. Up you get. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Oh, yeah. I've started putting together my summoner gear. So I am still wearing the Warlock's robe, but I now have Evoker, sorry. The Evoker's horn, ring bands, waistcoat, and thigh boots. That says waist clout. So that says waistcoat. Anyway, what does that actually look like? I can't tell with my top on. Not that. Let's just put that in there for now. Yeah. It's alright. And you, unnerved knight. Be nerved. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Okay, Francel, time to go. I've already aided you once. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scale kin. Moreover, it was House Halenart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. I'm glad to hear that. For now, it's back to the castle. So what else have we done? We did some more dungeons, I think. Did I run the dungeons again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I must have run one more dungeon. I did something else. What did I do? Could have sworn I did something else. Did a little bit of fishing. Didn't catch the one I need. Right, I'm back. How did you find it, Steel Vigil? I see, a reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him. It did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. Oh. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association yours. Okay, let's check what's in this. What have we got? Embossed Book of Silver. I wonder if I can sell any of these. It doesn't say it's market restricted. And it's not, none of these are soul bound, I don't think. Oh, that one is. Spirit Bond. 32. Yeah, that's market prohibited. That is. Yeah, so I've used all those. Okay, never mind. Oops. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. Speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labelled as the property of Lord Francel. The rosary was not his, and someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coerthas, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. I'm talking very weird today. I don't know why. Yeah. So we'll go and do that. Yeah, I spent most of yesterday. I don't know if I've talked about this yet. I spent most of yesterday being rather pathetic. Felt deathly ill with my... I won't say deathly ill. There you go, being pathetic. I felt a little bit sick after my booster jab. My arm started to hurt quite badly, and then the rest of my body followed suit. So yesterday was fun. Anyway, someone tampering with shipments. Fury strike me down. If all of them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a house-hailing out man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipments did it though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. If it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Could it have been the fellows what were responsible for the inspections? Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turned their cloaks. Sigh. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. I will do just that. Yeah, so I don't know, I heard a while back with regards to how sick you get after your jab, or if you do get sick at all. If you do, it means your immune system's okay, or working like it should do. If you don't get sick, then it means that there's something going on with your immune system. I don't know. I don't know how true that is, if it's true at all. But hey, if it is true, it means my immune system works, which is fantastic. Apathetic porter. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Halenart's shipments? What nerve? If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. There's one. There's another one. Yeah, I found... There's one in every single one. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. Oh no, I found them in every one except for the last one. That's impossible. Once the night at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never have allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Harchfont. I will not be held accountable for this. Okay, well, we'll soon see about that. I've got some bad news. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? The brand of an unbeliever and enemy of the Holy See. More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire Locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halenart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. Now, and praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. I agree. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Halenart were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations, put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my word to Inquisitor Briggy. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay demands, that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. So we don't want them jumping the gun with the old trial. There's Bridgie up there. Oh, this was the person I was looking for. Ooh, hello. Because the fish that I need to catch in Gridania I need it to, because it's winter, it's just going to be snowing. I need it to rain, because it's nearly Christmas, sorry. It's probably going to be snowing all through the realm. I want one of those. Anyway, what is it, my child? Lord Hodgefont would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Gulaim presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. It's kind of not the point. It would be an unjust death. Yeah. So, we need to stop this. They're doing it now. They've taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Geico, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such a time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Gulaim in person. I will endeavour not to keep you waiting too long. Do what you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Off we go to Witchdrop. Oh yeah, I was fishing in here and just remember standing looking at these poor sods sat in freezing cold water for seemingly no reason at all. But I assume this person is telling them, you have to do it, and you're all scum. What's that? Oh, it's a player. Oh, yeah, I did a Fate before, which was like a 3-parter. Fighting up a mountain against a load of dragons. We're here. Who are you? Hail Geico. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us as a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Yes, proceed. Joking, Charlemagne, Francel de Halenart. Yeah, okay. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defence? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. That's a really bad soul patch. It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. That's not a sword. In the name of House Fortemps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harchefort. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Franzel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harchefort has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. He should harbour private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. You're punished to kick all our asses. We must hold them until Lord Harchefort arrives, Geico. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Well, that's a shame. Get rid of the magic casting guide first. Archer next. And now you. Wyvern? Wyvern? Oh. Well, there's a dragon fighting against us, so I would suggest that somebody's working alongside them, not against them. This will not be forgotten. I'm glad to hear that. What is? It's another rosary. We seem to be finding a lot of them recently. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Hillenat. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. Fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the Fury, a draconian rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear have Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harchfont. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. Trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coerthas, Geico. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Lord Harchfont, I have not the words to express my gratitude. Why would you risk your reputation to serve mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. Done whatever it took to redeem House Halenard. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Geico. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you are recuperated. Okay. So yeah, the other reason that we're going through these missions at the moment, not only to get Garuda to replace the Emerald, we also need to get Garuda before we can complete the Evoker's armor set. Which, to be fair, is not actually as good as some of the other stuff that we have in our inventory. But I think it's of a higher item level. So it's worth having. What's my average item level? 47. Hello again. You look well, Geico. May I say it was a pleasure to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honour of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Halenart shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful. I hope it does. Discomposed cataloguer. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Coerthas several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls, so if so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Harchfont is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I've done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Thanks. Can I have some knights, please? So you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. Stone Vigil? Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillmont of Whitebrim Front to request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice. So I suggest you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. Oh, it's a shame. I wish you well in your journeys, Geico. May Halone guide you. Halone, is it me you're looking for? Right, ooh. There's another mission. Go on then. While I'm here. I'm definitely doing my part. A moment, if you will. Are you the adventurer that cleared out Lord Francel's good name? Cleared out. Cleared our Lord Francel's good name. His lordship is house hailing out, you see. And just it is that he was born under a waning moon. I've selected a bottle of nectar for his lordship. Okay. Yes, I will collect the wine. I'm assuming that's what it is. Nope. That one. Greeting, shopkeep. Geico Kujin, I must be rising in this world to have the custom of the most famous adventurer in these parts. How may I serve? This nectar was mixed with the blessed water of weeping saints, sweet and iceless, even in deep winter. Okay. Thanks. Let's take a look at it. A rare, expensive intoxicant made with the water from the weeping saint. Here you go. Sweet goodness. Danafin's joy. I haven't seen one of these upon the sideboard for a good many moons. This is too rich for your purse, I'd wager, so it must be from Orel. The high houses of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who stood with Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. They are like brothers, Lord Harchfont says. They bicker ceaselessly, but they remember to hold fast to one another when the safety of Ishgard is at stake. Thank you for delivering this and serving as Sir Orel's decoy. Lord Harchfont has been quite deprived of his favourite indulgence since the cold grew ferocious. Okay, that was complete and utter waste of time, but that's okay. My stuff, and then jump on my trusty mount, and it's off to find the Enterprise. That's a really insightful comment there in chat. I have farted. That's wonderful news. Should I help this person? I believe I should. Thing is, I can no longer see him. We're going up there. snow falling out of that tree. But ho, Lord Francel. Wonderful to see you again, Geico. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. Shames me to say that 2 was once an outpost held by House Halenart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Travanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Tar. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Halenart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbour great hatred towards us, and towards you, now as well. Well, hate is going to hate. What are you going to say? Where are we off to? Sorry, my mind's just gone completely blank at the moment. I'm also feeling quite food replete. I could have just said full then. I'm feeling quite full. I decided just to use stupidly flouncy words for no reason at all. Yes, I had a rather large tea. So I had chili with a jacket potato and some beans and some cheese. And then I had half a pack of Doritos and some of those, what are they called? Let me just get the packet. What are these things called? Flips? Yeah, flips. White fudge coated pretzels. Good God, they're good. But definitely cannot eat more than like a handful of those without feeling sick. That's so nice though. Is there anything here on my hunting list? Nope. 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 Ooh, we might have some North Shroud. What's that? Eastern Thanalan. Eastern Thanalan. Eastern. There's quite a lot in Eastern Thanalan. Go and do that. For the seals. And we did get some for that bait that we just joined in on as well. Almost got enough to be promoted again. Or was it 4,000 I need? Can't remember. Anyway. Hail, guard. You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? Ah, I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Letters in. Get it? Letters in. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Harchfont and Lord Francel, is it? Are likely... Oh, you're serious? What to do? Let me in. Your timing could not have been worse, traveller. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it's not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Since you're sending me to a guard in a storeroom, or a knight in a storeroom, I'm gonna guess that this person isn't likely gonna be able to help me. Sir Bundy, Sir Brune, and Sir Thingy bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you he is mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for a head... I never know how to pronounce that word. Is it Chirigen? Anyway, Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs? Okay, I'll do that then. Can I get upstairs from here? Oops. Or is that this is the jail, I think. Oh no, it's the storeroom. Where's the jail then? I'm sure there's a jail. Never mind. Any letters? Nope. It matters not. Winter is coming. Already here by the looks of things. Hey up. Are you here to visit a patient, sir? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortemps and Halenart. Documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Goudineau. He should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. Okay. Giving us the runaround, as ever. To the barracks. To the smithy with you. Hello, my lord. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmont is just up these stairs. Let us all know, though. I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Nothing if not respectful. So, Goudineau, whatever. Permitted your passage? Very well, speak. I won't speak. I will give you these letters. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scaleskin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. The avatar of Fury herself. We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Coerthas to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nangarlond, who stands before you now. Right there. Master Garland, you're alive, but that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Oh, it's him again. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. Are we not? This critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in white-brimmed front but the three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and two scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope the House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we've reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. Well, we've already told you the truth, so... It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. Cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Geico, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood? I'm nodding because I know that means I've got to do more inane quests for him. And you two are just going to stand around like idiots. Does that mean go up or down? I'm guessing it means go down. Yeah. I wonder if this is a lookout point. Ooh, bloody hell. It's a long way down. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. That is not a lookout point. Ooh, but this seems to be a way up. We can't get up there. Ooh, never mind. We'll go in through here. This has got to be a lookout point, surely. Be very carefully. Wow. Oh, really? Okay, never mind. Whee. Yeah, that way. Ooh. Right, so we need to obviously do more stuff. You adventurer, I hear some of my brother knights have made of you a drudge. Fie, by the fury, set your sights higher. I have for you a gallant mission. Slay the Dravanian outwatchers that trammel our steps. They are dogs, cherishing the Dravanians in the wordless forests of their minds. Every thought a fairy ring that vanishes by nightfall. Brandish these dragon scales when the outwatchers are near, and they will come. I didn't understand a word of what you said. And mission here. I've got a rat problem. Bit of our scraps. Okay. And you are the lad responsible for that commotion upstairs. Word travels fast in Whitebrim Front. Gather you still wish to change Lord Drillmont's mind. There's one thing I've learnt about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he should take notice. Yep. Give him a decent meal. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever. Okay. Mud puppy tail meat. Okay, I'll do that. There's a completely untouched bird of some description on that table, and everyone's complaining of hunger. What levies have we? Not very good for me. I might take that one for the venture and that one, and that. So we've got 3 for 3 ventures. We'll do that. Fishing stuff can we do here? Snowball fly. Lots of experience. Hell, Jesus, lots of experience. A northern pike. We should do some of those, but not on this recording. We summon Asterion. Oh, I'm actually... Oh, it's the rats. We'll come back and do that. Let's do these levies first. Alright then, we've done what I will affectionately refer to as nonsense quests, and hand in this one. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Okay, good to know. Here's it anyway. Oh dear, never mind. Oh dear, sorry. Remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. Okay. Chicken/turkey thing not to your liking? You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Yes. Have a steak, my good man. I feel invigorated, refreshed. I have the strength of 10 men, and their wits besides. You there. Is that fresh cooked steak? Go for a steak myself around about now. And no mistake. God, kill me. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms. Yet ever are we to receive the steak. Yes. Alright. Now, you grumpy old git. Oh. I've got to go downstairs. What to the chef again? It was a hit. They loved it. But I've forgotten about the hard-working surgeons of the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. For God's sake. Yes, I'll be your Just Eat delivery guy. Absolutely no problem there. I heard there was a hungry surgeon. It's you. Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this man. Never mind, his life can wait while you have this. It's been quite a while since I last ate. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Meanwhile, this guy in the background's like, I'm dying! Nope, it's time to eat steak. Right, Sid, what do you need? Might I have a word with you, Geico? It concerns the surgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient alembics for their needs. So I use some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill, as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Okay. If it will help you, Sid, and further the story, I will gladly get you some ice sprite innards. Can we go this way? Nope, that's the back. What about this one? Can we kill this one? Yeah. I have need of your core. Two, and you're number 3. Say hello to my little friend. Okay. So, got you what you need, Sid. can we get on to finding your ship, please? I would be most grateful. Have you obtained the cause? Yep. There you go. What the hell is that? What an amazing device, but is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at cost. What's this guy again? Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Right, my job's done. Are we off? I'm going to enjoy spanking the silly out of you. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Well, you know what happens to people who oppose us. They usually wind up. The Enterprise is indeed inside the Stone Vigil. Yes, we must. Before we can persuade Lord Drillmont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Gulaim. We are not his enemy. We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Coerthas. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Okay. Get down from there. Oh. Are there people in here we need to speak to? Yes. Inquisitor Gulaim? Yes, of course I know him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrim Front, several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in darkness black as pitch. Okay. We took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveller, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later, in this very bed, where I've lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Gulaim rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Ow. Nice. What about here? Anyone with anything to say? Nope. Okay. Yes, it must be down here. Aha! Inquisitor Gulaim, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. We've learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Well, fuck you! Trick. Good solid name. You'll talk some sense. Under Inquisitor Gulaim's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. That's just stupidity. Blessed are we to have such goodly righteous man to protect us. Okay, well, not quite as venomous as what other people have come out with, but still pretty unhelpful. Chef, surely you've got something good to say. The Holy See has decreed the Inquisitors are the arbiters of the Lord's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Okay. What say you, Alphinaud? Shiver. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. Yeah, well, that's kind of a you problem, isn't it? I realised it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind, as I'd hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. For once, I actually agree. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains to deal with is this irksome inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise, then, that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you've obtained. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Galame's motivations. Okay. So here's what I've learned. Every time I try and do something, I select bloody squirrel. Ooh! What level is my current weapon? Ah, it's level 47. Something troubles me about that Wounded Knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travellers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Julart is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behaviour that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. So if we go out of this gate here, my, that's a fast-moving chocobo you have. Oh no. I was right in thinking that we go out of that gate and then down a ramp, I think? Question mark? So this way and then that way. Yep, and then we follow that down. Into the chasm. Beady 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 beady. Ooh. It's a dead dragon. Ooh, bloody hell. Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, have some healing. Ooh, Inquisitor Corpse, eh? Inspect the corpse. Show the bloody encyclical to Alphinaud. Is that what? Encyclical? Encyclical. I've gone mad. So, the body of an Inquisitor lies at the bottom of that chasm, which indicates to me that the supposed Inquisitor we've been speaking to is not who he claims to be. Troubling news. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. The scroll contains what appears to be an official papal appointment to the position of inquisitor. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume. Nearly come to Coerthas and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, or even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Geico, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Okay. Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. What might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that's the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jolaut with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. He may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our powers to secure the Enterprise. Okay. So back to the surgery. You! Evidence! The Inquisitor is an impostor? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? Yes. You're so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Brunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Well, the man who saved your life is dead. If that even was what happened. I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Nope, there you go, look at that. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Actually, yes, I am. Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all. Doubt. You know, don't you? Fury take me. I prayed this day would come. I prayed this day would come? No. I must have read that wrong. When Sir Joliot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Bravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right there and then. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. Came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He said he knew things about me, about my family. Secrets I had never told him another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Joliot would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Joliot, I'm pronouncing that name wrong, I know, to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries, as I feared he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drillamont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whitebrim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Hallinat, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. That is the entire truth, I swear. Alone forgive me for not acting sooner. Okay, well, it all kind of makes a bit more sense now. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Out the area. Going the wrong way. So there's a message popped up before. It looks like we're going to be doing some maintenance tomorrow. So that might interfere with my recording. Suspicious box. Search the suspicious box. Consider it searched. Consider it done, my lord. Present your findings to Drillmont. Here are my findings. You're not Drillmont, he's upstairs. There you are. Look. For God's sake. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you free access to the Stone Vigil. Stone Virgil. Do not make me repeat myself. I won't. Look at these. There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me. The Inquisitor's a heretic. Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But its evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Geico, and for that I deeply apologise. Will you permit? I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Certainly. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Else take him and his Dravanian allies. Told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Geico. Together, let's put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Agreed. Where are we off to? So I think once we've confronted the quote-unquote inquisitor, probably end it there for this evening. I haven't quite got to Garuda yet, but we're closing in. It shouldn't be long now. I get the feeling there's more quests in this area as well. Stay this madness. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Drillmont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Sure as shiny shite I am. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Halone's halls. Only the wicked... But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Halone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drillmont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic. Murderer of Inquisitor Ghalame, countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard by your own kith and kin. Not to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Who, me? Wahahaha. Grave allegations indeed. You will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? Oh, Lord Drillmont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question in your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? Ah. All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. Oh look, you've got a book like mine. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillmont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. Charge. Should perhaps deal with the rest of these enemies, but I feel like my best chance is just to focus on this guy. Or maybe not. Also, I don't really want Drillmont to die. Is the wyvern on our side? I don't think it is. Durandare Knight's about to die. Alright, everybody attack the big bloody thing. Kick his ass. No, no, it cannot be. Oh, it absolutely be. It absolutely be. Done. My glamour's dispelled. Now kick him in the balls. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. Cough, wheeze. Haha. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood. For that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Cut off his head. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White Brim front shall fall. He fell over, defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves naught better. You know, pee on him a little bit or something. I must apologise. Sorry, that was a bit brutal, actually. I must apologise for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. It was the only way to get you to pay attention. Rest assured, I've not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It's past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at White Brim Front and bring your associates. I will. Okay, so that's where we will leave it for now. Hopefully next time we will get our hands on the Enterprise and go in search of Garuda. But for now, I bid you all farewell. From Baxterionomon, Carbuncle, and Squirrel Emperor, who I keep clicking on. That's right, I am looking at you. Anyway, bye!